Start our meeting with Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I want to make sure that everybody signs in. If they would, we have a sign-in sheet going around. First thing we're going to do, we have on our agenda is election of 2014 officers for the commissioners. I'd like to open nominations for chairman.
I would move the officers remain the same for next year.
We got a motion for the officers to remain the same.
Second.
We've got a second. Any discussion? Okay, we'll close nominations and we'll have a vote then for chairman would be, I would remain chairman, and that would be Don Amber would be vice chairman. All those in favor raise your right hand. Opposed the same. Okay.
I thought she was going to say, all in favor of voting for me.
I almost raised my hand. I don't get the vote here, do I?
No, not this time. Okay, the first thing we'll have is we have Dan Sigler, our county attorney. We'll ask him for his report.
Quiet week, I guess, for 2 weeks. The only thing I have is the quit claim for the Tri-Lakes Park needs to be signed.
Okay.
It's been on the burner for quite some time, and we finally just decided to end run the state of Indiana. If they have any objections, someday they can tell us, I guess. But so it's there for your signature.
I think we've already voted on this, so.
A few times, I think.
I did observe that the trustee is here, Mr. Hackman, with a suit and tie, and that worries me a little bit. He probably has a good explanation for that. And I'm assuming we can.
This is a park, not a camp.
Yes, this
Right,
is
this
just
is the
turning the
park.
park over to the township, to
Right.
Thorn Creek Township.
And we're all invited for a cookout tomorrow, I think, probably. Grand opening.
And stipulation for this also was to make sure that we had the well in operational condition.
Okay, that's what I wanted to clarify for sure there.
And we'll have it as soon as the weather clears up here.
Okay.
We're just to see that it gets done. The bill is yours, but we're just going to see that it gets done.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
I
I'm
think
glad you clarified that.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
from the taxpayer's point of view, this is just a matter of shifting the tax responsibility from the county to the township.
Right.
So it's pretty much where it's at there. Okay.
And then you'll still be working with the Property Owners Association.
Right.
For operation.
And we'd also like your cooperation with the community service people, that they would continue to work with us out there too. Because they'd still have to go through you fellows to get them to work that way.
I think Tom will probably work with you on that to make sure
Okay.
that that gets taken care of. Is that okay, Commissioner? Okay. Thank you, Gene.
I have to sign anything, or is?
I think we're the only ones that had to
Yeah,
sign
they
it.
just have to sign the deed. It's got to then be taken to the recorder's office.
Something that was supposed to have been done years ago, before your time, Dan, was there's a township or a county cemetery out there that was to have been turned over to the township, but that paperwork's never come through on that. The Hively Cemetery on 50W. I don't know, you remember that, Tom? That never.
Horses or cows that knocked the fence down or something like that too. Is this the same one? Whether it was livestock or something.
Right,
the
right.
fence slid down, yeah.
Well, yeah, and the family
Right, wanted that.
restored the cemetery, and we got that in order.
And so you need that to be held in the township.
Well, I think it's the only county cemetery that you have,
Okay.
and it was to be turned over to.
Do you have the legal description for that?
Not offhand,
Yeah,
Jenny
you
would
can
have
give
it.
me the legal description, we'll just do a deed like this, and unless the commissioners have an objection to that, I don't.
No, not this time.
Yeah, I'd be
Sounds like our predecessors took care of that.
Yeah, just wasn't followed through.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll do the same thing and then we'll just have them sign it off on it.
Okay. So is there anything I have to sign here at this point?
No?
I think we're all set.
All done?
Shoot, that's why you dressed up. You thought you were gonna get your picture in the paper,
Yeah.
Wow.
didn't you? Holy mackerel.
But you look
Get-
good.
Get his picture, would you please? Poor guy's running, he's running for office. Get his
Smile.
picture.
Look at that camera and smile. Hey, video.
We're on, huh? Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Gene.
Sir.
Go put your shorts on.
That's all I really have.
Okay.
Oh, wait, yeah, contract for services,
Yeah.
that's probably something.
We also have Dan's contract for 2014.
He doesn't need copies, so just use this one.
I think we tabled this, Tom, until you got here this meeting, so we'll need a motion.
Basically, let's see, you don't have in this one that you will have someone else here for the meeting, right?
No, that was, I think, the reason it was tabled, Tom, because an issue came up, or question about the conversations we've had in the past, in which John Whitelether is sort of I guess you'd call him the deputy county attorney, because you guys wanted somebody available if I was unavailable to answer questions. But then the issue arose, did that mean somebody to attend the meetings if I couldn't attend a meeting? Which occasionally that happens. And that would not work with John, because if that's a requirement, so, and we talked that around, and I don't know that that needs to be in the contract anyway, if we have an understanding. If you want somebody to be at a meeting, and either the chairman or one of the commissioners just let me know, and I'll get somebody here. It would probably be Matt Shipman would be the next after John. We can just go down to the pecking order in that law firm. But if you want that in black and white, I mean, I'd have to reword the contract, but that's why it was tabled.
Do we have a motion?
Do we need one? I mean,
Do we need it?
I can't remember.
Didn't make a motion on it.
No.
Just go ahead and sign it then if we're all in agreement with it.
Well, I'd make a motion to approve if we haven't,
Okay,
so it's done, so it is
okay.
a
You
motion.
got a
and
motion? You got a second? Discussion? All those in favor, raise your right hand. Opposed, the same.
Okay, thanks.
I'll send you a copy of it.
Thank you.
I guess I just think it would be best if you just knew you weren't gonna be here, if you'd at least let George know and.
Yeah, and I think I do, but I think either Pam or
Jen?
Jen usually knows if I'm not gonna be here, but I can let George know. I guess he's in my cell phone
Yep.
contacts.
Wow.
No, I've been texting him.
Not twittering yet, are we?
No, not yet.
But yeah, I think I'd be happy to do that. It doesn't occur very much, but when it does.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You sign. I can sign it.
All right.
Are you gonna tell them about this one that you did? Or you want me to? Just say she signed it.
Oh, yeah, they already know that, but the deed for the jail is now assigned, and has it been recorded yet?
I was gonna do them both at the same time.
So we got apparently the last person of the commission available, so.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, thank goodness, is right, so.
She got a ride and came in and signed it.
Good.
Yeah.
Commissioner, did you have anything for Dan?
No, other than just his verbal that he's approved the Caring Bridge contract.
Yes.
Before we get into the Caring Bridge.
Yeah, I did that before the holidays. Amy was good enough to send it to me, or in the holidays, whenever that occurred.
Okay,
I
thank you.
approved that a few weeks ago.
Cedar Bridge.
Cedar Bridge.
Oh, Cedar Bridge, Sub-Bridge.
Okay, thank you, Dan.
Thank you, commissioners.
Okay, the next thing we have on the agenda